We now return to SimCity 4. Alright, let's get serious today. Let's, oh yeah, okay. Let's deal with this thing first. This monstrosity here. Go ahead and do our one-way situation. And start from here. No, we won't. What do you mean? Unsuitable area for building the network. Why is that? Alright, fine. I guess we will build this from scratch. I don't know why this is suddenly doing this. I am pretty sure I was able to override some of the and upgrade some of the roads before. So I'm not really sure what we're seeing here and why it's doing this. It's pretty annoying, actually. Is this going to be kind? Probably not. Of course not. So what if I do you first? Okay, well that doesn't help anybody. How am I going to get this to cross over like that? This one we can do. This will put it right back where it was. That's all fine. This is going to be a bastard. I guess we just extend it. I already did this, right? But it doesn't, it overrides the whole intersection is the problem. Well, I guess the other solution here is to what? How do you get it so that you can get in here? Because I mean, we can do this. We could pull it back, but I don't want to connect it like that because then it kills one of the lanes, which is like the entire point and purpose of doing this. Still can't override it anyway. I've caused myself a conundrum here. They just don't play nice with each other. And I think I would have an issue here in particular. So I think we have to do something like this. I'd have an issue having this point here in that it could not... No one would be able to come out and go this way. So we're going to have to do a little loop around. I don't like what we've got going on here, but until I figure out a better solution... It's just how that's going to have to go. Huh. Do I not have that anywhere else? I guess well, So, okay. That went across. See, so we did it here. We managed to do it here. Is it just because of the nature of the avenue? I mean, no, because we did it... Didn't I do it here? Oh, it ends on a regular... Okay. It must be an issue with the avenues, then. That's all I can think. Either that or I've somehow lost some kind of functionality here. Boy, that is just tearing everything apart, isn't it? Well, it's gotta be done. Yeah, it has no issue with this. There's no issue with a simple intersection. Everything else that's causing... So here might be a good place. Okay, so I was thinking another thing to do with the rail. Rather than have freight rail in here, because we're going to be so close to the edges of the map, they'll never take it. I was looking at these other freight rail stations that I put in here. No one is using them. They're just there. But what I could do is perhaps put the passenger rail instead, and then at the very least connect it up to the residential networks here so that people can come in and go to work along the rail line, and that would allow me to not have to put any of these on-ramps along here. I think I definitely will here anyway, just because I want this to be a major road, but it would help everyone here get to work just by being able to come down through here. And I do also want eventually to have that grand station over here, which I'm going to work on. Apparently you can only get it through a mission, because the actual in-game requirements to unlock it are impossible, I guess, according to the wiki. But, because then we could have it come down here, and then that would allow it to be either going to commercial or industrial, and then maybe I can wipe these out too by doing the same thing. And then, I don't know, maybe if I put a stop along here, make this residential, we'll have more people who can take that away, or if I extend maybe residential up here, you know, just turn this whole thing into an inner city get-to-work rail line rather than any of the other ship freight out kind of stuff, because we've already got it. I mean, it's so efficient now that nobody is using the rail. Nobody needs to. Okay, so that was the thing. Let's now also finish up the road network here, and I guess I can let that go. We'll just continue the roads, the streets. Get this all up. In fact, there is yet another thing I wanted to do here. I want to maybe turn this rail and go up. So it would have to be along 4, it would connect right there. And then just have an inner line on the inside here. Okay, let's get that going too. Let's just, let's get the whole rail loop, because if I make the rail loop, well, let me check. If I make the rail loop, it should allow me to finally do the mission. It will unlock the Grand Central. Yeah, see, this is only going off to the left. Where am I supposed to take it? Oh, nowhere. That's not a mission. Oh, wait. Okay, well, it was there. What now? I thought I just fixed this. Guess it's going to take a little bit of time, maybe? We did fix it. You're fussing for nothing. This thing, though, is a monstrosity. This one could be an issue for me. I have to turn that into a road. In fact, I will definitely have to do so. Okay, well, this hasn't gone away or grayed out, so it still considers it to be a problem. But, like, what do you want me to do here? 2 lanes is the best I can make this. So I don't know that that's going to be an issue I can fix. But in that case, if we're gonna do that, let's go ahead then and connect this up. Give somebody another outlet, and maybe that'll help a little bit. Anyway, yes, rail. Let's get on it on it. I never picked the right. It's only in one spot. I don't know why I do that. Now why? Oh, whatever. Crossing over big roads. Right. Yeah, why are those ones different? Oh, because it's elevated. Interesting. So if I turned this one elevated too, it would give me an extra tile of space. Because that's not ideal, having people have to stop right here as the train comes by. It's not ideal at all. Oh well. In an ideal world... Oh man, and then this thing? I really wish bridges were available. If I had been playing with the mod, this would not be an issue. This is kind of my own undoing here. So we'll do this, and now... Oh, I gotta do one back. Okay. Got ourselves of that, because now we have to drag it all the way up and connect it to this. Now this is going to be interesting. This is too close to the road. I can't make a turn on this one, can I? I've screwed myself on this one. Okay, well, we could do that. We could do a diagonal. We're probably going to have to. I don't want it to connect to this route. I want this to be the inner city loop, so... What is the least amount of damage? And I could just do it like that. I guess, like, you want to kind of have a smooth loop. Smooth turn. Now that's a smooth corner there. There. Alright. Oh, I don't know, that still seems pretty tight. Okay, so now we got that. We're not using this. That is the old come out part of the rail. Not gonna happen. Like if this comes out here, it's gonna be getting right about there. Turn in. How close? I mean, the further out this goes, the harder this might actually be for me. I think maybe that's a good line. Well, I don't actually know. Let's work on maybe getting this side out here. So, I think I will put the rail here. We'll take out that road, and we'll just have a little frontage road on the other side there. Although... that road does allow me to have something along the water there. I could put it there and then I could have a frontage road on it. Yeah. Then that still gives us the 6. Yes, that's how we'll do it. This might get a little crazy. Let's put in our bridge. Is that where that's gonna go? I guess. That one looks a little less severe as far as the curve there to go up. Like, that is just insane. I can't believe they didn't make it better interesting bridge. I mean, this would be like a centerpiece bridge, so we'd probably want that. If that's my option for that, let's, instead of taking it to the smaller one, let's go for the longer one. Ooh, that brings it way back, and that is actually terrible right there. Certainly don't want that. Okay, that looks a little bit nicer though. Right there, or is that the same location? It might be the same location, because I'm looking at where those are at. You know what? I think I'll take it. I don't know. That still looks just as bad, actually. I can't believe they... Why didn't they design it so it's just a little bit further, a little bit flatter and smoother into a transition? It looks awful. Well, what can you do except bring out the terrain tools and maybe try and bring it up myself, perhaps later. Let's grab this. Alright, now at some point, this is going to have to shoot off that. Okay. Okay, that actually kind of comes in there. It's about center, actually. Let's see what we can do with this. That. Excellent. That turned out way better than I thought. Yeah. Okay, is that the loop then? I think it's all connected. Oh, except for up here. Get rid of that. Okay, well. Where then does this go? I determined we could maybe pull it to like here. Okay. That's still a little crazy. I think it'll work though. Okay. I accept. Yeah, I really didn't have an interest in the network mod and all of that stuff. It just seemed like it was really an overcomplicated thing, and it also sounded like kind of a pain in the ass to implement. But it also is a lot nicer for your roads and your rail and stuff, and gives you more options for curvature and whatnot. It might be fun to play with that. Do that, come on. There. Okay. Well, we have, ooh, it is a little bit of a bumpy ride there. Could smooth that out. Could smooth that out. There. Come into here. That is the leveler. Alright, in that case, soften, like 3. Clearly I didn't get this when we had done the erosion and whatnot. Okay, that might be a little bit nicer now. Not really. It didn't do anything. Oh well. So, where does this... Do we make the connector here? Or I could have that connect... Yeah. Let's stop doing the crazy looking thing. Do that. There. That looks alright. Now I think we are indeed hooked up. Goes out of town there. We have the potential for getting here. We are in an inner city loop here. So you can get up to here if you really want to. Kind of a circuitous way of doing it. Alright, well let's see now if I can't get myself a mission. By summoning a train. Doesn't look like it. I am going in a different direction this time, though. Oh, too fast, too fast. We're gonna derail. Just go for a little train ride. Let's see if we've indeed connected everything. This is gonna take forever. The city is huge. Can I maybe get out? And then click on the thing? Because last time I was in this, there was a little icon. If I'm fast about it, I might be able to get it. I just want to see how we transition here. If this is too tight. We're going about as fast as I can without major derailment here. Thank you. Take that one going left. A lot of good those do when they come down right as the train is crossing. Okay, it's not so tight that we'll derail going at max speed here. Well, we're not at max speed, but it. Oh shit! Shit! Oh boy! Wow. How did I miss that one? Better make sure we're all connected here. Yeah, that would have been bad. Major derailment right there. It's a good thing we did that. That looks all good. That's all good. Okay. Well, fun. Okay, we got that done. What do we got here? Big demands, as always. Continue on with this development, shall we? I think we can probably afford to come back down in here. I did want to maybe get rid of that. It's fine though. Is that a car wash gas station? What is that? Wrong side. Wrong side. There we go. Yeah. Service station. With the Sims. Sims oil, I guess. Interesting. Interesting that it would develop on that side of the road, too. That's okay. Adds a little variety to town. Now, something I had noticed as well, this is completely unrelated, I was just looking at the museum right there. Education by age. We are feeding the education needs of our elderly, which is good. The youth, not so much. We got some dumb kids around here. So we should probably be looking at another school, especially before they get too old. So we're looking like here. We're probably going to want one in this area. So let's pause so they don't get any older. Because that's what's happening here with our elementary school, you know, having just an abysmal attendance record, is that everyone is getting old and not going to school here, which is weird, though, because you'd think that the simulation would be like, as they get older, they'd be having kids. And so it would just perpetuate itself. It's a weird way to simulate this, but the older people, I guess, are coming over here to what is not really a quiet neighborhood at all, to retire. Very bizarre. Anyway, that's how the game works, so it's how we need to play it. Let's see, you. That is where that thing goes. So really, we need to just cover, like, well, maybe this whole half here, which would probably not be a small school. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. So I guess we can put another large elementary in here, and that will definitely do it. Bring that down here, perhaps? We're getting a little lost. See, that doesn't help either, because we're getting older population there. Like, if we really want this to be effective, we can come down here. We can cut buses so that it shrinks the coverage. In that case, we should maybe put it over here, so it shrinks it inward, although that actually covers, like, everything. There's a little bit of overlap here, but, like, right here would be pretty fantastic. I mean, yeah, okay. So we'll go right there. I wish it would zoom in on your mouse. So right there? Right there. Just not too far away from that one. Okay. I guess we don't really need to bring the bus funding down. We can just a little. Just tighten it in so it's not wasting so much on fringes here. Presumably, though, like, the placement here right now doing me no good for age, but eventually these people will die, and then we'll see the flux change, and then we'll need that again. Okay, so obviously elementary school gonna need some stuff. We eliminated the housing here, so we may as well go ahead and fill that in with some stuff. Let's go with a medium playground. Medium playground. And yeah, medium playground and a basketball court. Basketball court. I feel like I should at some point be doing like tennis courts and whatnot, but you know, you don't see that at school, really. But I should be doing it for maybe like the wealthier locations? Just as general recreation? I don't know, maybe. Anyway. Right. Fire hazard. Why don't we look? Citizens calm and content. No riots in 5 years. Hooray. Smoke detector ordinance. Let's take a look at that and let's just do it. Smoke detector program. You're in. 25. That's cheaper than it was before. Why is that? I don't know, but we'll take it. Okay. Check and check. City spread, yada yada. Pavement, right, they need parks. Gaz admires the gardens at the mayor's house. Today's power pole, lights are on, everybody's home. Are we overabundant for that? Maybe I should look. 74%, yeah. Thing is, like, last time I messed with this, it was bad. Could pull funding for this thing. We are very low on garbage, though. Man bites dog. Dog writes bestseller on animal cruelty. No, we'll leave that. So the police coverage. Right now, though, let's actually get people in. So we've got that, we've got that, we've got everything. We've actually got demands. Alright, you know what? We'll fill this in for this, and I'm sure it'll take. And then we'll fill in a little bit more commercial, and then we'll just fill all of this in with our residential. Yeah, let's go. First things first, the jobs. Let's go ahead and come in here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm sure this would actually do this naturally. 3, 1, 2, 3. If I would put it in. Okay, for a minute there it looked like it wasn't actually filled in properly. We're gonna have to bring the... Oops, don't do that. What are you doing? Water. And fill that in there. People have not been getting their water. I guess it's okay if it goes over, it's fine. Whatever. Take it to the road. It's not connected. Huh. It's taking a while to fill that in. There's no way we are out of water. Absolutely no way. I refuse. I refuse to believe that. Okay. Get rid of you. Come back in here. Let's get a little bit more of our... Well, okay, commercial's not developing, so let's not get a little ahead of ourselves here. Wrong. Wrong. Hey, the kids came down to the museum. Excellent. Well, it's something anyway. Right, and then we need to look at bus situations. Did not fix the bus situation. Come on. Oh, come on. What are you doing? This is a very simple pattern. I just gotta remember. Interesting. Game is putting a lot of big lots in here. Need a funding boost. What school? Pause. Oh, okay. Because I put in an extra lane here, so now we're having this. I thought I had completely miscounted, and now we were in some serious trouble here, but no. So these will be like littler houses here. Why don't we come in and maybe do something like that? Be fine. And maybe if need be I can sacrifice those for something else. Okay, what are you talking about for schools? Who's growing? Not you. Is it just, did I cut too much? Regardless, is there like a baseline? Oh, maybe because the... Yeah, this one finally filled in. Alright. Y'all can just cool it. I need to fly off the handle with that one. Maybe I should be speeding this up a little bit so that these develop faster. I was gonna put a university in this area. Okay, let me finish off to this road here. I need to think about that. I just realized I had that in my little pack there, just waiting for me to put it somewhere. Alright. Yeah, well, let's finish off this side too. And that way I can plant the trees. Finally be done with that. I think this will be fine. Alright. I'll fill in those trees like that. Yeah, that's what I figured. But once all these people start moving in, I think we will start to really see that come back in force. A lot of parking lots out here. But as always, you know, we just need to go back and forth, back and forth. We'll have to get police coverage in here again. Let's actually look at crime. Okay, yeah. Doing some more kiosks, or since we are now kind of in a commercial area, it might be good to actually start fire protection. Okay, yeah, we should probably. Smoke detectors are not enough. I need to get serious about putting down another fire station or two in areas. Losing a little bit of coverage here. Maybe. I mean, really, I could have like 4, and that would cover pretty much the entirety of the city. Got this one down here covering these guys. So really we just need like 1 here, maybe a big one here to get the big abundance of it, and then we can always have another one up in here. Yeah, alright. We don't need too many. Yeah, this is... How's our traffic? Hey, look at that. These little side streets are being an issue, but whatever. Let me look. Traffic, there we go. By volume. So everyone's coming into work, and then everyone's leaving, but they're going further. It looks like in the morning, most of it's coming from here. That's just weird. So how are they getting home then? So they're all going home that way. I guess they are coming this way too. They're coming up that way. And they must be coming down. No, I mean, this isn't really... They're all going to work this way. I see. Interesting. Interesting how this... Like, nobody is going this way. So when they're on this road, they recognize that they can just take this road to continue down to here, rather than come up here, especially since it's so congested. But it's in the morning that they're coming this way. They're going to work here. So what the hell? Like, there's no traffic coming in here. Most people are coming to work this way, but then half of them go this way in the evening. Oh well. Whatever. As long as they're getting home, it's fine. Okay. So yeah, university time. Then we're going to do... Well, let me see, what else do I have in here? University... The stadium, the disease research center, the convention center might be interesting to have in the area. Although perhaps I should have this... I think I read this puts out some bad stuff too. Ah, the cemetery. Yeah, I should take care of that. Air pollution? Alright. So I've already got a cemetery there. I will have to think about where I want this. I think that's mostly coming out of the the power stations. We are seeing a lot of that stuff, though. I think a lot of that did develop back into dirty. No, a lot of it's manufacturing. A lot of it's manufacturing. There's a lot of dirty right here. But out here, it's all manufacturing. Okay, there's a tiny dirty... High-tech. We got a high-tech one. So yeah, I think most of that is coming here, and then it's being fed slightly I think that's why we're seeing some of this dinginess. I think this is being impacted by pollution. I think that's also maybe why, like, high pollution, yeah. Very high land value. Freight trip short. Traffic high. Why doesn't traffic show up here? You really need to make that redundant information. It's just better usability that way. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah. Well, pollution hopefully will sort itself out as we get rid of some of the dirty stuff. I mean, Jesus, I tear this stuff down all the time and rebuild. At some point, it should click over, right? To extend. Maybe I could solve this issue by just doing another block right here, and that way we'd have the two roadways going. I handle that. Anyway, alright, well, I think next time we'll look at that. We'll look at getting these big buildings around. We'll look at spreading out services, trying to get that going. My mayor rating is up and down and all over the place. It's above 60, though. That means I should be able to start getting more buildings. I would love that if I could start unlocking more of these missions. You know, like that train. I think the train one that unlocks the Grand Central Station is a tour of rail stations. So maybe I just don't have enough rail stations for that to work from. Like, you'd think maybe 1 and 2 would be enough, but I guess not. I'm going to have to see how many rail stations it requires. Let's do one last thing. Let's see if maybe the... So I don't have a passenger one, so I don't have a passenger train. I'm pretty sure it's freight that unlocks it, but maybe not. Let's try a steam train and see if that comes with anything. It does not. I think it's just a matter of getting more of the rail, more of the stations and all that. I will have to look at exactly what triggers all of them. That is... I think we can get rid of these. We don't need those anymore. This I definitely don't think I'm going to have come over here as a bridge, and especially because of that. But I will have to consider how I'm going to make that connect to this. Decide what I want to do about this stuff too, because I was thinking it would be a good idea to maybe have like high-tech along here, just to have industry here for traffic purposes to get people to their jobs, but I don't want polluting industry along here for sure. But I don't know what else to put along here. More residential? Denser residential? Commercial along here? Like maybe commercial on this side? To extend out of there? I don't really know. I should have built this a little closer to the river's edge, I think. Get this sort of up along the shoreline. Okay, this is going nowhere and it's taking forever. Nice. Nice weather. I think that means pollution. Good environment is what that means. Safe and just. Good. Oh, we got another big mansion showing up there. Flea market. Okay, this is what everyone was talking about. I put this down, did I not? Or was this... No, it's a farmer's market. Right? Is that the thing? Mayor's house, house of worship... Farmer's market, yeah. So the flea market developed on its own. Unless that's what it actually is. It's the farmer's market in here, but then it... I don't remember where that is. I think that's what that is, actually. I think... No, farmer's market here. Yeah, so this flea market developed on its own. So when they were saying flea market, that must have been what they were talking about? That developed on its own, did it? I don't even remember. Did I put that right next to the police station? I forget. I forget. I keep leaving this area and I don't remember what we do over here. It's pretty self-sufficient. Oh. I don't like that. Yeah, that looks pretty darn awful. I wonder if I'd maybe given it a space here like these ones, if it'd be fine. Oh well, that's what happens when you build on hills. These must have just boosted their type then. It looked like there was another giant mansion going to be in there. Oh well, anyway, yeah, good. Good. This guy thinks we need more city services. That's about the only bad thing going on in town right now. More and more demand. We will never get rid of this. That's fine, though. It will help me fill in the city, because we got a lot of space left to go. But now that this is all in, I think it's probably good to fill in with services. More parks, more stuff that will kind of help. Yeah. Alright, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.